Hello, Dunlap family. Welcome to Wednesday. I hope you are ready to do some math with me. You have been doing great. I've been enjoying looking at your exit slips. You're doing all right with it. My small groups are doing well. Ms. Berry said her group's doing well. So keep working hard. We're really proud of you. You're doing great. All right, so today, first thing we're going to do is check your morning work. So please get out week 25. We are checking day 3. The first problem is a subtraction problem. 56,877 minus 45,996. So 7 minus 6 is 1. Can I do 7 minus 9? I could just flip it though, right? And just do 9 minus 7. No, I can't. I'll throw my shoes at you. All right, I'm going to trade in. So I'm going to take 100 away and make it 10 tens. So now I have 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. Can I do 7 minus 9? No. So I'm going to trade in 1,000, and then I'm going to have 1,700. So 17 minus 9 is 8. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. So my difference is 10,881. Next one, 9 tenths plus 9 hundredths equals. Okay, the denominators are different, so I have to make them the same. So how can I get from 10 to 100? I just have to do what? To multiply by 10. So I'm going to change this to 90 hundredths. So 9 tenths is equivalent to 90 hundredths, and that makes it so that my denominators are the same. So I'm going to change 9 tenths to 90 hundredths because they're equivalent, they're the same. All I did was multiply by 10, my denominator by 10 and my numerator by 10. All right, so 90 hundredths is the same as 9 tenths. So now I have 90 hundredths plus 9 hundredths, and that will give me 99 hundredths. Okay. Next one, 5 4/8 plus 2/8. Now take a look how I lined mine up. I put my fractions on one side and my whole numbers on one side. Do I have a whole number here? No, it's kind of, you can kind of picture it as being like a 0 here. Alright, so now I can subtract my fractions first. 4/8 plus 2/8 equals 6/8. 5 plus 0 is 5. So my answer is 5 6/8. And then the last one is a comparison, but we're comparing whole numbers this time. We have 98,509, and we're comparing that to 98,905. So the numbers are very similar. We got to take a look at it. They're the same. Those are the same. There's where I'm different. My hundreds place. I had to go the hundreds place to find a digit that was different. So now I can compare 500ths and 900ths. Which is larger? 900ths. So there we go. So 98,509 is less than 98,905. Okay, so that's it for your morning work. If you have questions, please let us know in small group or email me or Mrs. Berry. We're happy to help you. All right? So do you remember our learning target that we're working on this week? I'll give you a hint, something to do with multiplication. I can multiply a fraction by a whole number. I can multiply a fraction by a whole number. And I told you that it's easier to do your whole number first, to think about it as your whole group of. So put your whole number first. So when you see it and there's a fraction and a whole number, just make sure you can flip-flop them, make your whole number first, because I think it's easier to think about it that way. Okay? So let's take a look. We're going to do a couple review problems together, and then you're going to practice in small groups as well. Okay? Tomorrow, I'm going to give you a little bit of an assessment on multiplying whole numbers and fractions and see how you can do with that. All right, so that's coming up tomorrow. So practice really hard with me today. Here's the one I want you to do first. 4 times 1/3. Okay, so go ahead, pause me, see if you can figure this one out. Think of it as 4 groups of 1/3. Ready? Go. All right, let's see what you came up with. If I have 4 groups of 1/3, that means I need to do 1/3 4 times. It's repeated addition, just like you would for a multiplication sentence that has just whole numbers. So 5 times 3 would be 5 groups of 3. Here I have 4 groups of 1/3. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3. If I add them all up, I get 4/3. But look here. What kind of fraction do I have? It's improper. So you need to pull out, you need to decompose and pull out that whole number. So my whole number is going to be 3/3 plus 1/3. Here's my whole, and I have 1/3. So my mixed number then is 1 and 1/3. How'd you do? Did you do okay with that one? Yes? Yes? Do you answer me when I ask you these questions, even if I can't hear you? Just curious. All right, here's your next one. 6 times 3/8. All right, go ahead and pause me and give it a try. Go. All right, did you think of it as 6 groups of 3/8? All right, so we need to have 6 groups of 3/8. So here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoo-wee. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 groups of 3/8. When you add all that up, what do you get? Should have gotten 18 eighths. Okay, so you add it all up, you should have gotten 18 eighths. Let me give you a little bit of a hint here. All right, if you focus on just your numerators, there are 6 of them. You have 6 groups of 3. So think of it as 6 times 3 is 18. A little shortcut there, okay? Or you can just add them up. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. You can do that until you get 18. You should have gotten 18 eighths. Now, it's an improper fraction. That means we need to pull out our whole number, so we have to decompose it down. So let's see what I have. 8/8, there's a whole. Can I get another whole in there? I can, because that will take me up to 16 eighths, which means I have how many left over? 2. Let's double check. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 eighths. So I have 1 whole, 2 wholes, and 2 eighths. So 6 times 3/8 is 2 and 2 eighths. There you go. How'd you do? Good? All right. We're going to try one more, and then I'll meet you in small groups. All right, here you go. You ready? 8 times 2/5. 8 times 2/5. Go ahead and pause me and see what you can do. Ready? Go. All right, so what'd you get for 8 groups of 2/5? Are you ready to go around? A lot of fifths here. 2/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoo! Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 groups of 2/5. Well, when you add them all up, what do you get? I gotta squeeze my equal sign in here. Well, let's count them up. Ready? Count with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Should have gotten 16/5. All right, you could have also thought of it as 8 groups of 2 here. 8 times 2 is 16, so that's a little bit of a shortcut if you want to think about it that way. I still want to see the repeated addition though. All right, so I have 16/5 now. Improper fraction, so I have to decompose it and pull out those whole numbers. So here we go. Here's my first whole number. Can I go again? I can. There's another whole. Can I go again? Yes, I can. I have 5, 10, 15. No, can't go again this time. How many do I have left over though? 1/5. Okay, so I have how many holes? 1, 2, 3, and I have 1/5. So 8 groups of 2/5, or 8 times 2/5 equals 3 and 1/5. There you have it. Nicely done. So you're going to meet in small groups today. We'll practice a little bit more, and then you will have a little assessment, couple questions tomorrow to work on your own. Okay? And we will still have small groups tomorrow as well. So, little piece of advice, tomorrow you won't have a video with me. Okay? You'll just meet in your small group with your small group teacher. Do your assessment after you meet in small group. Okay? That way you can ask any last minute questions. We'll do a couple problems just to practice, and then you can take your assessment. Okay? It won't be hard, I promise. All right? In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. All right? Have a good rest of your day. I love you. Bye.